I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.
Coming up on I Want Answers, we're starting off the first round with the Catoosa Indians taking on the Inola Longhorns, but that's coming up next on I Want Answers. So happy to be back for the 13th season of I Want Answers, presented by GRDA, airing right here on RSU TV. Okay, so this season we have 16 Oklahoma high school academic teams. They're competing for a spot in our championship and a chance at $12,000 in scholarship money. So let's meet our teams for the first competition of the season. Let's start out with Catoosa. All right, we've got our team captain, Joshua Esquivel, a senior. We've got Ricky Robertson, also a senior. We have Peyton Leonard, a senior. And guess what? Another senior, Chandler Bays. Excited, Catoosa? Yeah, awesome. Okay, so let's meet our team from Inola. We have a senior, the team captain, Kaylin Harris. We've got a sophomore, Sadie Ferguson, sophomore, Cannon Walker, and freshman, Zach Zurowiak. Nice to see you guys, Inola. Woo. 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 Come on, we can do better than that. Are you excited, Catoosa? Yeah. What about you, Inola? Yeah. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. How about you, audience? Now, I know you all want some questions, but remember, this show is about what I want. What do I want? Answers. That's it. Let's begin tonight with the speed round.
First up, the speed round. The speed round consists of individual answered questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
All right, let's begin. Which muscle flexes the elbow joint? Inola?
Tricep.
No. Oh.
Bicep.
Catoosa? Yes, the bicep. You got it. Woohoo. All right. The discovery of the Glen Oil Field of Oklahoma in 1905 resulted in the buildup of what small town into a major city and hub of the oil transportation trade? Catoosa?
Tulsa.
Yes, it is. It's where I live. Young Seul made a visit to the Ukraine in July of 2023 to pledge monetary support from the country he leads, although he would not give weapons. Which nation is this? Catoosa?
South Korea.
Yes, it is. Australian food company Vow announced in April of 23 that they had created a meatball from the DNA of which extinct mammal from the Ice Age? Inola?
Dinosaur.
No. Catoosa?
Mammoth.
Yes, the woolly mammoth. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Legal equity refers to equal treatment for all in the legal system. It is sometimes used synonymously with what word in the Pledge of Allegiance that is defined as fair treatment for all? Inola?
Justice.
Yes. What does the prefix thermo mean? Inola?
Temperature.
No? Catoosa?
Heat.
Yes, heat. Who was the first woman appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court? Inola?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
No? Well, we'll research this later, won't we? Sandra Day O'Connor, that is who it was. Okay, everyone, we've got a math question. If a car accelerates from 4 meters per second to 18 meters per second in 2 seconds, its average acceleration is how many meters per second per second? Inola?
7.
Yes, great. In medicine or in oceanography, what word is used for the condition of not having enough oxygen needed for the system? Inola?
Anemic.
No? Catoosa?
Hypoxia?
Yes. What is the first name of the English poet whose famous wife not only wrote Frankenstein, but also edited his work? Inola?
Percy.
Yes. The Hijab and Chastity Bill passed in 23 ramps up gender segregation in public spaces, and women who do not cover their hair can be sentenced to up to 10 years in prison. Protesters continue to mark the beating death in custody of Mahsa Amini, who was held last year for violating head covering rules in what nation?
Iran.
Catoosa? Yes, it was Iran. We have a video question.
Hi, I'm Justin with GRDA. What is the name for invertebrates common in Oklahoma lakes and rivers that have hinge shells that can snap shut to protect the soft-bodied animal within?
Catoosa?
Crawdads.
No? Inola?
Mussels.
Yes, it's mussels. HNO3 is a formula for what acid? Inola?
Hydrochloric acid.
No?
Sulfuric?
Catoosa?
Sulfuric?
No, it's nitric acid. 2 cities in Oklahoma were formed with more than 10,000 people each in one day in 1889. One was Oklahoma City and the other was, Inola?
Guthrie.
Yes. Oumuamua is a cigar-shaped space object that went through our solar system in 2017 and became the I-type designated object. The I means it's not from here. What's it stand for? Inola?
Interstellar.
Yes. Who wrote the Iliad? Inola?
Homer.
Yes. What force causes an object to move in a circular path? Inola?
Centripetal.
Say that again.
Centripetal.
Yes. All right, we've got another math question. At 20 degrees Celsius, a cubic meter of air holds 12 grams of water vapor. If only 6 grams are present, the relative humidity is what percent? Inola?
50%.
Yes. Okay, India does not designate any language as a national language, but what language is the most commonly spoken? Inola?
Hindi.
Yes. What is the process by which dead organic matter breaks down? Inola?
Decomposition.
Yes. And oh, that bell means time's up for the speed round. Let's check out the score. We see Catoosa at 70, Inola at 110. Round 2 is coming up next. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I'm Joshua Esquivel, and we're the Catoosa Indian academic team. And if I could be any dog, I would be a chow chow because of how fluffy they are.
My name is Ricky Robertson. If I could be any dog, I'd be a pit bull because they stay cute no matter how old they get.
My name is Chandler Bays. If I could be any dog breed, I'd be a Chihuahua, for they contain all of the frosty without any of the danger.
I'm Peyton Leonard, and I would be an Alaskan Malamute because I am warm, big, and very ready to work.
Welcome back to I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. Can I answer that one? I want to be a golden retriever. It's my favorite dog. I don't have a golden retriever, but I love them. Anyway, hey, are you guys ready for more questions? Yes, because the advantage round, it's coming your way next.
Next up, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by first attempting to answer a speed question. The team that answers correctly receives 10 points and the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 10 points each. After the 3 advantage questions, it's back to speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain.
All right, here's our speed question. What usually green panels of a computer with thin wires connects the components together in a controlled way? Catoosa?
Motherboard.
Yes. Advantage for Catoosa, we have main character. Which character starred in A Study in Scarlet, published in 1890? The answer was Sherlock Holmes. In Brave New World, what is the name of the protagonist? No, it's Bernard Marx. And who was the main character in 1984? The answer is Winston Smith. Oldies but goodies, good books. All right, back to speed, everyone. Katy Perry's 2013 hit song Roar, about self-empowerment, borrowed the words Eye of the Tiger to honor what title character from a 1982 movie? Inola?
Rocky.
Yes. Advantage for Inola, applied science. Self-driving cars are called what type of vehicles?
Automated?
No. Judges, you can double check that. I say no. What aerial technology is being used in the 21st century to track wildlife to protect endangered species?
Satellite, maybe. Satellite.
The answer was drones. In August of 2023, researchers reported finding a protein that disrupts the energy levels of cells, which can lead to cures for symptoms of diseases like chronic fatigue syndrome and the long form of what disease?
Insomnia?
No, it's my least favorite word, COVID. All right, back to speed. What hormone facilitates the entry of glucose out of the bloodstream and into the cells for use? Catoosa?
Insulin.
Yes. Advantage for Catoosa, we have Oklahoma. The state flower of Oklahoma and its state rock share which word?
Rose.
Yes. Thousands lined up on the border on April 22nd, 1889 to race in to secure their spots in the emerging Oklahoma Territory. What 2 words named this event and others like it?
Land run.
Yes. What athlete from the Sauk Nation of Oklahoma not only won Olympic gold medals in track and field, but also played football, baseball, basketball, some of it professionally?
Bo Jackson.
No, it was Jim Thorpe. Back to speed. The author of Jane Eyre had how many sisters who were also authors?
2.
Catoosa?
2.
Yes, 2 is correct. Advantage for Catoosa, we have mythology. Who was the Greek goddess equivalent to the Roman goddess Luna?
Athena.
No, it's Selene, or some say Selene. Freya was a Norse goddess who specialized in what same area as the Roman goddess Venus?
Love.
Yes. Who was the Egyptian god of the dead?
Anubis.
No, it's Osiris. Back to speed. In 2023, what fruit crop of Georgia was severely impacted by severe weather? Inola?
Peaches?
Yes. Advantage for Inola, we have paleontology. Based on fossilized stomach contents and the teeth of the T-Rex, paleontologists classified the animal as what type of consumer?
Carnivore?
Yes. Homo habilis Learn to use tools made of what?
Bronze.
Bone.
No, stone. The amnion was a part of what structures for dinosaurs as well as for early turtles, lizards, and birds? The egg. Back to speed. Name either of the 2 astronauts on the Apollo 11 with Neil Armstrong. Inola?
Buzz Aldrin.
Yes. Advantage for Inola, we have superlatives in geography. What is the largest city in South America by population?
Rio de Janeiro.
No, it's Sao Paulo, Brazil. What is the largest lake in the world by surface area?
Just say Lake Michigan or something.
Lake Titicaca.
No. This one's tricky. It says the Caspian Sea. What Nigerian city is the largest city in Africa? The answer was Lagos. Back to speed. Which markup language is most known among those who are not in the software field? Inola?
Python.
No. Catoosa?
HTML.
Yes. Advantage for Catoosa, we have music. In what 2013 song by Lorde does she express no desire to be among the rich while proclaiming her rule as queen bee?
Royals.
Yes. What joyful song by Pharrell Williams was a chart-topping hit in 2014?
Happy.
Yes. Which Grammy-nominated American band was first performed their 2023 single Runaway at Taipei Arena in Taiwan? You must not be a One Republic fan. That's okay. Me either. Back to speed. All right, what river flowing through Khartoum, Juba, and Aswan, among others, is a major source of agriculture and fishing for 11 nations? Inola?
Nile.
Yes. Advantage for Inola, economics. What 2-word phrase is the measure of the number of people who are looking for work at any given time? The answer was unemployment rate. Chapters 11 and 13 are different ways to declare what type of solution for people or businesses when their debts are too large to pay.
Bankruptcy.
Yes. What 3-letter acronym refers to the measure of economic growth for a nation?
GDP.
Yes. All right, that bell means it's time is up for the advantage round. Let's check out the score. We got Catoosa at 160. Inola at 180. It's pretty close. We've got one more round. The Whirlwind round is coming up next. We'll be right back.
My name is Kaylin Harris. This is the Inola academic team. If I could be any dog, I'd be a Labrador because they're just an all-around breed.
My name is Zach Sorowiak, and if I could be a dog, I would be a Border Collie because I'm smart and I'm athletic.
My name is Cannon Walker, and if I were a dog breed, I'd be a Golden Retriever because I'm always happy and excited.
My name's Sadie Ferguson, and if I were a dog, I'd be a German Shorthair because they're loyal and fun, but not crazy.
Welcome back to I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. I still love the Golden Retriever, but now I'm thinking about a Great Dane, because anytime you see a Great Dane, you always want to go pet it, but you're a little hesitant. Anyway, it's a beautiful dog. Dogs are great. Hey, let's get back to the final round of our competition tonight. We've got pretty close scores. The Whirlwind is coming up next to see who's going to be our winner. Let's check it out.
Next up, it's the Whirlwind round. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Then the other team gets their turn at one of 3 remaining categories. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If any team correctly answers all 10 of their questions, they will receive 10 bonus points.
Catoosa, you're the trailing team, so you get to pick one of these 3 categories either for yourself or you give it to Inola. First aid, presidential families, or computer hardware.
All right, computer hardware.
For yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Answer these questions about computer hardware. What is the main brain of the computer?
CPU.
Yes. What device is used to input words and numbers?
Keyboard.
Yes. What output device displays images?
Monitor.
Yes. What device stores data on the computer?
Hard drive, yeah.
Yes. What input devices point and click?
Mouse.
Yes. What output device is becoming rarer with the increase in file sharing?
USB.
No. What internal device stores data temporarily?
RAM.
Yes. What device is used to convert paper copies into digital files?
Pass.
Okay. What external storage device was common to store data optically until thumb drives?
Optic disc.
No. What does CAD stand for?
Pass.
All right, good job. Good job. The printer's becoming extinct? Really? Oh my gosh, what does this world come to? Okay, so Inola, it's your turn. You get to pick first aid, presidential families, or Nobel Prizes.
First aid?
First aid, yeah.
First aid.
All right, first aid. Answer these questions about first aid. What does the acronym ABC stand for in first aid?
Pass.
What is the first thing you should do if someone is bleeding?
Put pressure.
Yes. What is the best way to cool a mild burn?
Ice.
No. What practice should be done if someone is choking?
Heimlich maneuver.
Yes. What does the acronym RICE stand for in treating a broken ankle?
Rest. Ice. Compress and elevate.
Yes. What should you check for first if someone is found unconscious?
Pulse.
Yes. If you need to be in the heat of the sun for a length of time, what is the best way to prevent heat stroke?
Drink water.
Yes. During which condition of uncontrolled movement should you move the person into a safe position where they cannot injure themselves during the event?
Seizure.
Yes. Ice and pain medication help with concussion, but what is the #1 treatment for this condition?
Rest.
Yes. What is the first thing? Woo! Good job. Okay. We learned a few practical things in that one too. Okay, everyone, let's take a moment and see. We've got Catoosa at 220. Inola at 250. Pretty close game. Let's play some speed to see who's going to win. All right. Crinoids and brachiopods are among what type of artifacts studied by paleoceanographers? Inola.
Fish.
No. Catoosa.
Fossils.
Yes. The right to vote when fought for and gained by any group is called what? Inola.
Suffrage.
Yes. Who is the first person narrator of The Great Gatsby? Catoosa.
Nick.
Yes. What biological term refers to the variety of life in a habitat? Catoosa.
Biodiversity.
Yes. In 100 years in 2020, after 100 years in 2023, Sydney was overtaken by which city so that it was no longer the most populous city in Australia? Inola.
Melbourne.
Yes. What security measure uses the same term as a partition in buildings meant to stop the spread of conflagration? Inola.
Firewall.
Yes. Although the populations of the entire metropolitan areas of both Cairo and Tehran are greater than the metropolitan area of this city, which Middle Eastern city has the largest? Inola?
Alexandria.
No. Largest population when considering only the city itself.
Raise your hand.
Okay, Catoosa?
Dubai.
No, it was Istanbul. What is the Italian musical term for very loud? Inola?
Fortissimo.
Yes. Which book that uses shifting first person tells the viewpoint of several people, including Olivia, Jack, and Augie? Inola?
Wonder.
Yes. What is the unit of electric current in the International Systems of Units, usually shortened to the first 3 letters and equal to 1 column? Inola?
Ohm.
Pass, okay. Catoosa? Catoosa?
AC.
No, it's an amp. Animals with shells or what other feature are much more likely to fossilize than creatures without either? Inola?
Bones.
Yes. Okay, that bell concludes tonight's competition. Let's check this final score. We've got 250 Catoosa, but we've got 310 Inola. So that means Inola is our winner for tonight's competition. Great job, both teams. All right, as we check out our bracket, we see that Inola will advance and be playing the winner of next week's competition between Locust Grove and Morris. So we'll see them again in a few weeks in our second round. Thank you, team, so much for playing. And thank you, audience, for joining us as we showcase the knowledge of our local Green Country academic teams. So be sure you follow I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram. And you can always catch up on past episodes anytime at rsu.tv. We'll see you next time for another exciting competition on I Want Answers.
I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.